Hello, my darlings, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Ash, and this is the space where you and I get to journey this beautiful thing called life together. So pull up a cozy seat and get something good to drink, and just take a breath. No, seriously, I want you to pause, to take a moment and just breathe, to inhale through your nose, pause, and exhale it all out with a sigh. Yeah, take a couple more breaths just like that. Promise I'll wait. I'll probably even just do them with you together. Inhaling, holding, sighing it out. Inhale. I know that you have been holding it together for a very, very long time. Holding others up, holding dreams in your heart while your hands were overflowing, holding deadlines and debts like precious cargo, holding it all together while being energized and also equally depleted and exhausted. You have been showing up quietly and powerfully, carrying more than most people even realize. And you've been embodying a depth that you didn't even know that you had the capacity or the ability to possess. But I see it. I see you. I see the ways that you have already begun to change the world in the late night phone calls, and how you keep showing up even when no one is clapping, in the hard conversations that you've had with yourself, and the boundaries you have learned to set, and the softness you're learning to keep. I have seen the ways you have done so much good, and maybe you don't even realize it. The people you've loved better than you were loved. The younger version of yourself who you took the time to listen to heal, to protect. The times when you were someone else's safe place, while still holding the chaos that was raging within you. The days when you got out of bed and your soul felt heavier than your body. All the times that you chose grace when anger would have been so much easier. The laughter that you shared, the support you've given, the wisdom you have beheld onto others, all while you were still trying to figure it out for yourself. Every time you've shown up to work, to heal, to rise again and again and again. That matters. It's not small. It's your legacy, your impact. So I want you to hear this, truly, truly hear and understand this, and wrap it up and place it in your heart and in your mind and carry it around with you. You are not starting from scratch. You are not behind, you're not running out of time, you're not too much, you're not stuck, you're not too late or too early, you're not invisible, and you are absolutely not the mistakes made or the delays and detours taken. You are the one who keeps going anyway, the one who is still becoming. You are building on decades of lived wisdom, hard-earned understanding, and heart-led effort. You are building from experience, soul, wisdom, and 1,000 tiny victories that no one saw but you. You're in the middle of your magic. You've lived, you've learned, you've lost and loved and risen and rested and tried again and again. You've carried dreams that didn't unfold the way that you had planned, but guess what? It doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you were alive. You were brave enough to want something, to go for something. And maybe it hasn't looked the way that you thought it would. Maybe some of your milestones are delayed. They're quiet. They're unfolding differently. Maybe you're rebuilding right now, rebuilding your confidence, your career, your heart, your entire way of life. Maybe you're just tired of being and doing all the things for all the people. Or maybe you're standing in the midst of what you recognize is a really beautiful life, but something just still feels off. That's okay. You don't have to have it all figured out. Life isn't linear, but your path is still sacred. You're allowed to want something different. You're allowed to shift, to soften, to start again. You're allowed to bloom later and many times. You're allowed to pivot. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to want less and more all at the same time. You're allowed to want something deeper, something truer, something that doesn't look shiny and Instagrammable. And remember, you aren't doing life alone. You're not the only one trying to balance dreams and real life. You're not the only one staying up at night wondering, shouldn't I be farther along in life? You're not the only one learning that rest is sacred, that softness is strength, that presence is progress. And here's the wildly beautiful part, is there is so much joy ahead. So much delight that's still on its way to you. So much connection, purpose, fun, freedom. So much peace you haven't tasted yet. So much love that not only is going to meet you exactly where you are, but it will see you for who you truly are. So much pleasure longing to be experienced. So much of you still waiting to be discovered, to be lived, loved, lit up. So let this be the season where you stop measuring yourself against someone else's timeline. Let this be the moment that you come back home to yourself. Let this be the season that you stop judging yourself by what's missing and start honoring what's been growing all along. You are already so far. You're already so full. And you are still rising. You've got time. You've got choices. You've got everything you need to begin again, to keep going, to go in a different direction. So breathe, my darling. Soften. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. You're gonna make it. Not because you're lucky, because you're ready. Because you've already made it this far. Because there's still a fire in you. Because your story is still being written. And it is getting good. Because some of the best parts, the deep love, the peace, the magic, is just ahead. You have wisdom now. You have unforeseen depths. You've got history. You've got roots and you have wings. And you still have room to grow. Not because you're broken, but because you are limitless. So whatever today holds, whether that be shaky confidence, sacred hope, total exhaustion, or tiny joy, bring it all to the table. Here's one thing I want to leave with you this week. Just keep breathing. Inhale, hold, and exhale. You've got what it takes to keep living a beautiful life. And there is good waiting for you because there is good already in you. I promise. And until next time, I'm holding you in the light.